What's going on, guys? Welcome to another stream. It's been a while. It has been a while. But I'm excited to get back on the grind. We've invested in some fairly decent players for potential League Sbcs, which will be grinding today on stream. Hopefully sending some nice packs as well. I'm just going to try and set up the stream a little bit here to make sure it looks better for viewing. Just bear with me. Cool, it should be good. So guys, how's it going? When you're here, it'd be great to have a chat with you all. Let me know how your grind is going on FIFA 22. As you know here, we love to grind, so we are going all out to try and make coins while also doing some League Sbcs. I'm going to try and bid on some more players, I think. Try and get them in the club. Let's go 450 La Liga golds. And just bid on some of these. Oh, it looks like they've gone up slightly, which is a shame. Have to refresh because we've got a lot in our watch list at the moment. It'd be great to be able to get some of the actual leagues done today, actually, because we're very close to quite a few of them. Yo, what's up? I don't know how to say your name. Is it Buds? Or Boots? Buds? I'm not too sure. How's it going, man? You okay? How you doing? Hello, Chrono. Can you recommend the best League Sbc to do at the moment? What I'm doing, and you can do what you want to do, I pick a league from here that I find, that I learn, so I know how much all the players go for, and I recommend you doing the same. So if you prefer to get a Mega Pack, or if you prefer to get a Rare Electrum, or if you prefer to get a Prime Gold Players Pack, or even if you prefer to get the Premier League Rare Players Pack, pick that league, and then basically learn the prices. And obviously to do that, you can basically go into transfers and you can just search how much players are going for. So obviously you are going to need to spend, if you are doing the Premier League as an example, you are going to need to buy the bronzes. And I think from what I'm aware, or bronze or silvers obviously, I think they're about 3k now. So obviously you're going to have to mass bid, try and make the profit to buy these. But obviously you only need to make around 15k to be able to sort of buy the 5, 6, 7 that you need, depending on what you've got in your club. And then obviously the golds are relatively easy. You just mass bid until you get the golds in your club. So bid on like 50 and then resell on more than you actually put in your club. But do it slowly. There's no rush. Like you've got like how many days on these SBCs? Like 38 days on most of them, and then the other ones, the ones I like the even like La Liga. I'm really liking La Liga at the moment. That's got 59 days. So what I've been doing, I've been really using the web app to my advantage, right? So you'll see here, I've got, well, it says 100 items there. It always says 100 there. Obviously, the most you can actually normally put in here is 50. But there's a glitch, which I can show you in a second, which I'm going to do a video on this week. You can just basically bid on unlimited players. You will have to refresh your web app every now and then, but I can show you how to do it if you like. And it's really, really good because obviously I then stack out this, and I actually have over about 200 to 300 golds in here at the moment from La Liga. And basically I am just sending a couple to my club to fill up the squads that I need. So at the moment I'm fully stacked in terms of the gold squads, so I don't really need to put any in, but obviously we can pre-plan for future. But we've just got so many bids here. One, obviously we are bidding on silvers as well. We need to get the silvers in, which is the unfortunate bit, and at the moment they aren't showing on the web app, which is unfortunate, so we will have to sell on some of these golds to make profit on before we see the silvers pop up to be bidded on. But once they come into the club, we're also making profit on the golds, because we're picking up at 450. And if you didn't know already, you go into La Liga. So let's just show you why I'm doing this. Picking up all these golds from La Liga. It allows me to do the SBC, of course. It also allows me to make profit while doing so. So if I go to defenders, I know if I get any La Liga defenders for 450, I believe, now they were selling for about a K the other day. You can probably sell them all within half an hour for a K if you wanted to, depending on what the card is. But definitely at 900, they literally go instantly. So I'm basically doubling La Cuenta. So for every player that we buy from a defender-wise and put in the club, we can resell on another defender and make the coins back. Oh, that's a snipe there. Can we get that? No, we missed out on that. And then if you go into goalkeepers, you work out how much they are. So then you go, right, we're bidding on them at 450. The lowest one there's 700. Is there one there for 750? Yep, okay, so we know we can max sell them for about 700, so we'll make coins on that. Then you go to the midfielders. I think they're around 650 if I'm not too sure. Yeah, 650. So you can basically obviously relist them for an extra 200 coins profit. And then the unfortunate point about this is that the strikers don't actually go for that much. They were going for 550, so they go up slightly here to around 600, I believe. Yeah, so they'll go to 600. So you're bidding on at 450. All right, it's only 150 coins, but you sell 2 or 3, put a striker in your club, you're making your coins back there as well. So that's basically my grind that I'm doing at the moment, and it's working really well. As you can see here, we've got a load of prime gold players packs stacking up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at the moment, and then we're also, while opening the packs obviously in the League SBCs, we're also being able to fill out the rest of the Prem or any of the other leagues, basically League and stuff like that. Now there obviously is going to be times when you have to buy some players. For example here, the most cards I have in League at the moment is unfortunately Marseille, so I won't actually do this yet until I pick up a few more Marseille players, or so I get more from another team. I'll then take these out and put that team in, and then buy the sort of 3-4 cards that I'll need to complete it. I then get the tradable pack there, which obviously will fill up my club again. And then basically then just sometimes I obviously use the mass bidding methods to get the silvers that I need, and then that league earns done again. And then obviously with all the golds that we've been stacking up while we've been waiting on them, we'll be able to fill these 2 squads out really, really easily again. And then it's just back to these 2, which is the more difficult part, which is where the slow grind kind of comes in, where you're mass bidding and picking up cards to make profit, and then sort of buying out the cards that you need to finish the League SBC. Hope that is easy to understand, but obviously if you're watching me today, you'll be able to sort of work it out. Let's have a read of the chat. You love my content. It's been really helpful lately. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate that. Hopefully you can learn more today by actually seeing what I do on stream as well, and seeing how we make profit and do the League SBC grind. I have 60k. What would you recommend me doing to do? What would you recommend me to do? With the money? What do you want to do, gamer? Is it you want to make packs? Is it you want to make just straight out coins? Is it that you want to sort of build out your club, so you want to make sure you have a lot of players in your club? What is it? And then I can tell you the best sort of method from there of what I recommend. How you doing, Sam? My boy, what's good? I'm good, mate. Thank you. How are you? How are you doing? Let's go into here and let's put some of these golds into our club and relist some of them and try and build out that. Trading is so confusing sometimes. Why is that? Is that because, just look at trading this way, right? As long as you know what a buy now is of a player or a position, you're always going to be able to know what the prices that you should be bidding on the players for, and then you always know you're going to be able to sell them on. That's how I look at trading. That's kind of the most simple sort of way I look at it. Am I coming to Twitch or Discord soon? I may do a Discord at some point. I just want to kind of grow a little bit more so that it's worth it. At the moment, obviously, we're still only on 300 subscribers. So until then, obviously, we'll have to sort of wait to build up that audience. In terms of Twitch, I'm happy on YouTube at the moment. I'm just going to build up my YouTube channel while doing the Twitch streams. Sorry, we're doing the YouTube streams, and that basically sort of finds more viewers, more eyeballs to subscribe to my channel, and then obviously that grows the channel, which is where I want to kind of put my main focus on at the moment. We're only a month in, so it's still trying to work out that. You want coins, gamer? Then I recommend picking a league. So, for example, going La Liga, looking at the lowest buy nows on all them cards, and mass bidding on them at the lowest buy nows you can pick them up. Sorry, at the lowest bids you can pick them up at, and then you can list them for more. So, for example, this Januzaj here, we picked him up for 500. We just searched for him then, and the lowest was around sort of 850. We're just going to make 300 coins just like that, which is great because then if we want to put one of these strikers in our club, we're basically nearly there to making profit, which allows us to put a free player into our club to put towards the League Sbc grind. Or if you want just coins, then you can just scrap the League Sbc grind, and every person that you win, you basically just relist again, essentially, if that makes sense. I don't know what's going on the web app here. I think it's because we've got so many cards in our watch list, it's very confused with what we're doing. That's cool. So we'll send the Railglass Theory into the club as well. Kel says, what's the quickest way to make 500 coins? Honestly, just mass bidding on loads of cards constantly throughout the hours. Or if you know, like, for example, Icon Swaps is coming today, you've got about an hour and a half now. I believe there's been some leaks. I think there's Argentinian silvers, Argentinian bronzes. So no, is it Argentinian bronzes? No, Argentinian silvers and Brazilian silvers are up in price at the moment, but if you pick them up on bid or snipe, save them into your club till 6 PM, I'm sure they'll be going for quite a few coins later on. And then also picking up any sort of other cards that you've got that are going on. So obviously, in Icon Swaps, there is normally La Liga squads, there is Premier League squads, there's like Serie A. Picking up, cards from big leagues on small bids like 450, 500. You can't go much wrong with that. I don't know if it is guaranteed for today, but I think there's a good chance that it may come today. If not, it'll probably be next week. But even so, you can store them in your club, and even then, if you're picking up at these low sort of bids, you'll be able to resell them on now, should you want to make quick profit now, rather than wait. No worries, Gamer Jaden. That's fine, mate. Yeah, just find the league, work out the lowest buy nows on them, and then just start bidding on stuff and adding stuff to your club. God, he's looking good, isn't he? Jesus. Argentinian gold, that's probably why, because of Icon Swaps, people are thinking they need to buy them. So there you go, we picked him up for 450, this guy, and he looks like he's going to go for around 1.4 there, so he's one that we'd want to sell, and then we can put 2 players in a club, because we can obviously make the coins back there, which is nice. So we would list him up for around 1.2 probably. Now it might be better to wait till 6 PM just to see what happens and like see if these players do go up. So do you know what? I may list this guy now, but I may just leave these in my watch list for now, these players, because they may go up obviously during 6 PM content. If there's like a SBC challenge that comes out that requires golds, obviously they will go up anyway. But if not, then obviously they can be used for League SBC grinds and for perhaps Icon Swaps should that come or not. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to have a look at some of the leagues that we've got here, and we're going to buy out some of the squads to get some of the packs, and then we'll open some packs that we obviously don't want, and then we'll keep the packs that we want and go from there. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Super League. Now I've got one more squad left to get this Rare Electrum done, and the way I've stopped this league and all the minor leagues is by keep opening packs and then just using what I've got, and then buying out the team where you need to put the full 11 players from one squad. So I look at where I've got a couple of players from the same team, put that one in. I then go to use squad builder. I then put in sort of rating low to high. I then go use concepts. I find the club that I've got. So in this case, it is Gaziantep, not too sure. And I just go make sure the concepts, yep, that's ticked. So then we go build. That'll build me a squad of all the players that are in here. Now it's saying that I need a couple of rares, so maybe if this team doesn't have rares, we may have to avoid it. I believe this guy's probably a rare. Yeah, he is. So that will get us the sort of rare requirement done. We then go out and buy these straight up at 600. And the reason why we're buying stuff is because obviously we can complete a league and get a pack that's going to fill up our club. And then also we're mass bidding in the background on on other League SBC cards, which is obviously going to bring us some coins back as well. Plus, obviously, you're opening the packs, so any tradable packs, if you get anything good in it, you can relist that up. So if you get any tradable high fodder, it's up to you if you want to keep it. If you're grinding towards something, obviously you can do that. We won't be using him, absolutely not. You can use it for fodder, or you can resell it on and make some coins back. I personally sell the fodder that is tradable if it's going for a decent amount. So normally around sort of 86 rated cards and above, I will sell on. And then in terms of the untradables, obviously I use them in the League SBCs, and then using the profit that we make through bidding methods, we actually buy out some of the high rated players to complete that squad. So we're looking at Vinicius Jr. at the moment, trying to complete him. So any high rated fodder we get is going to be ideal for that. Apologies, I've got a bit of a cough today, which is hopefully not COVID, but I don't think it is. I know it, well, in fact I know it's not. So we're good. We're good in that sense. We haven't got the rating here. We need to put a high rated card in here, don't we? What would be? Is he going to be alright? There's 67 rated cards. Not quite. So we have to go a bit higher on that. What about this? Oh, this 70 rated. That's going to get us it. That's perfect. So hopefully he doesn't go for too much. 800 coins. So thank you a lot. You are the GOAT. That's all right. A lot of times people are already bidding on them. If that's the case, mate, then go back. Don't go for the first few minutes. Be happy to go to like I don't know, like the 10th minute mark or something. Go into a game. Just bid on the prices at the average price that you're happy to bid on that card at, as long as it's below the buy now and you've got room for profit. Go into a game and then, or go into, go make your dinner, go tidy your room, whatever you want to do, and then come back and have a look at what you won. Then you can just relist them again. Sometimes certain filters are more popular than others, so if you can look around and find the League SBC where bids aren't really going on, then obviously you can you kind of find your own sort of method there, which is kind of what I've been doing with La Liga. I find that the competition isn't actually that much. However, that is during the day. I think between sort of 4 and 6, when a lot more players come onto the game, it is a bit more challenging to pick them up. So then I wait till 6 PM and then bid again, because there's obviously a lot of packs being opened. And yeah, so we've got a small prime Electrum players pack there and a rare Electrums. I'll keep the rare Electrums for grinding for the Team of the Year pack opening. I wasn't going to keep them, but I'm now worked out my new method. I'm making coins while doing it, so I'm happy to open the smaller packs and hopefully we can get some fodder cards in there. So alright, you look at that pack and you think, oh, that's not great. Well, it actually isn't too bad, because you get 2 Premier League players, which are going to be great for the gold squad. You get your League 1 player there, a rare as well, which is great because that's one of the requirements for League 1. You then get the silver League 1 player there as well, which is always good because that's one more player to getting that done now. Argentinian silvers, obviously, they can potentially be needed for icon swaps later on today or whenever it comes out. And then also you've got the Brazilian there. So we actually did really, really well there. Unfortunately, if he was tradable, we would probably make some good coins on these guys. Yeah, they're going for like over a K. So if you get any of them cards, you've got any of your club guys, check Argentinian silvers. They might be worth to relist and sell on. So we'll store that in the club, and we've got another pack towards Team of the Year there. So I know we invested some coins there, but obviously when we sell on our La Liga golds later on, we'll make that coins back, so it's not a problem. I'm going to stick away from the Prem at the moment. I think I've only got 1 silver, so I'm hopefully going to try and pick up some of them as we do the other SBCs here. Let's have a look at Serie A here. So we've picked Napoli because it's the most goals we've got in our club, and obviously you don't have to have silvers in this one. So we'll filter this. Do we filter this out? Yeah, let's filter this out. So we'll go use concepts again, find where Napoli is, and then we'll build that from low to high and try and pick out some of the lower rated cards here that can go in, and hopefully finish this squad relatively easy. So we'll read in the chat. How do you make coins from League SBC? It's the whole concept is to look at it this way, right? So say you want to do the Premier League, right, and you've got obviously gold squads in there, right? So you want to be bidding on 50 gold Premier League players. and you want to be putting the cheapest 11 Premier League goals into your club, and then relisting on the other 39 cards. Now, that's for guaranteed profit, as well as also putting players into your club to complete the SBC pack. Should you not care too much about profit, you're happy to sort of break even, you can probably bid on around, I would say, around 30 to 35 cards, and then put 11 in your club and still on the other sort of 23, 24 players that you have. And that's a decent way to do it. That's the way you make coins with it anyway. That's how I've been doing it over the last few weeks. And you just do it slowly, so you don't go out and buy the squads always, only if you have like one left. But just be aware that if you're gonna buy a squad, then obviously you're gonna want to make that coin back later on. So then that works out extremely well, and that's how you make coins through doing the League SBCs, really. Says, I've done 3 squads of the Vinny SBC. The next 4 are very tough to grind. Yes, so I've got a video coming out in the I think on Wednesday. I've got it scheduled for on how to grind Vinny, and I talk about the first few squads and how easy they are to grind through the League SBC method. But the challenging obviously thing I had was obviously getting the high rated squads completed. It's very rarely that you get high rated fodder. If you do, then obviously you can keep it, which is great. But if you don't, then it can be challenging. So you switch up your method, then you go away from the League SBCs and you just concentrate on building your coins up, and then you can basically make the coins back from the mass bidding methods or the sniping methods that I've shown across my channel. And then you just basically keep grinding that until you get the coins that you need to buy the player out for that squad, the high rated players. And then the 83s and 84s are relatively cheap anyway, so you don't really need to worry about how how you're going to get coins for that. You'll get that done really easily. But obviously it's always going to be the other cards that are a bit more challenging, like the high rated fodder. I hope that answers your question. I want to craft Vinny. Do you have any tips? Yeah, I basically just do what I just said, mate. Or you can wait till the video comes out on Wednesday if you'd rather see how I grind it on there. But essentially, again, always base your whole grind around mass bidding. It's the best way I could ever say. You can never really, really go wrong with it, if I'm honest with you. Hey, Scotland, how you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat. How you doing? What's happening, man? Live grind. Yeah, man, live grind. And we're trying to finish off some of the League SBCs we have to buy cards for, which is like the Serie A. But we've got over 200 players unassigned at the moment for La Liga, which we'll be reselling on at 6 PM when more players are on the game. And hopefully we'll make some coins back from that. So anything we invest now, we'll make back later on. And then hopefully we can put some of them cards. I've got loads of silvers in there as well. I think it's around 200 golds and about 50, 60 silvers, which I'll be able to finish off La Liga as well, probably once or twice over. But at least twice over, to be honest with you. You have the final 3 slots to fill Vinny. The expensive ones, 87, 88. Yeah, man, just do your mass bidding techniques. You're obviously you know how to do that now. Like, you've been on the channel, a while now, to be honest, since we started. So just keep grinding. I know it's challenging, it's annoying, but use your rivals grind to obviously get coins and profit from that. Use your Foot Champ coins to invest in some players to complete the squads. Use your obviously trading methods that I've got across the channel, and honestly, mate, you'll get there quicker than you think. What's the best pack pool? What's your best pack pool, and what did you get it from? Well, I think if you've watched basically I did the League SBC grind, and I saved up around 50 packs, and we got probably one of our best players we packed. Don't know, it's hard to say really, because there's been quite a few. I'll show you my team in a minute. But probably Maradona, obviously. He was from, I think he might have been from Rivals though. Like, I'm not too sure. But he's my best player all year because he's one that was tradable, so we obviously sold him on. But in terms of like players that I packed from it, I mean, this is our squad at the moment. I would say I pack a lot of high rated fodder, I packed Mbappe from the. Did I pack Mbappe? No, I got him from like an objective pack actually. We packed Traore. It's not a bad little one. He's good because he's gone up quite a lot. I think we packed Van Dijk from the grind. It's not a bad one there. We packed. Did we pack Barella? No, we already had Barella. And Kunku we packed from the grinds. But most of these cards I just do a lot through SBCs, and we grind them to be able to get the players that we want. So, for example, Gelson Martin's there. And our club stats, really, to be honest with you, I tend to get a lot of fodder rather than actual players that I want. I see a lot of YouTubers getting some really, really good cards. Like I know Scotland in chat got Kunde the other day from the grind. So there's opportunities to get some of these new players that come out. I just don't have the pack luck, unfortunately, as much as I would want. So yeah, it's a little bit more difficult. But if you have good pack luck, then you're going to be fine in this grind. So let's go back to the Serie A and see what we've got for this squad. Is it max one club? So we need to have a mixture of clubs. Is it max one club? Yeah, max one club. Max clubs in one squad. Yeah. So let's see what we've got. Obviously, we want to put silvers in here, ideally silvers and bronzes. So let's go to Serie A. See what we've got in our club from the grind. Let's look at bronzes. So we've got a Genoa player and an Empoli player. Have you got any? There's like 2 or 3 Sassuolo players there. What team is this? Sure, I'm going to do this team because it looks like we've got quite a few of them. Yeah, we've got around 3 or 4, which is good because it means we basically get the requirement done already. Yeah, you've got 3 out of the 7 that we need there, and I don't think Syria is actually that expensive. So if we do put some coins into it, obviously it's not going to be too bad. We'll just have to work it out. But let's go and do the old concept squad again and find the club that we have. I believe it's Venezia. Yep. And we'll do low to high again. Fill up that. See what we have. So yeah. Scotland says you're heavily invested at the moment. Hope it all goes smoothly. I'm on the same boat. Yeah, I don't know if you saw my video that came out. Oh no, I don't think it's come out yet. I think it's out tomorrow, but it shows you all the players that I invested in and the profit I made back. I made around 150 to 200k on the investments in the end, so not too bad. Wouldn't have minded a little bit more, but obviously, you can't complain with that. It helps me to put coins towards the grind, meaning I don't have to trade in between, but I can just keep making packs, which is great, and sort of build up my club. So it's great. You've accepted the fact that you can't hold on to packs longer than a week. So I say now that I won't open any packs, right? But I've already gone back on that promise twice. But we're now basically a month away from Team of the Year, so I feel like I just shouldn't. And I'm still opening packs, sometimes. But just not going overboard, I think, is the way to go, if you like. He'll do there for 900. You grinded Ronaldo, you beast, mate. Oh, I can't tell you how much time and effort that took to grind. Through SBCs, doing upgrade packs, literally gutted my club to barely anything in it. I was selling on bronzes, like going literally bare bones to try and get that card, to get the coins to get it, because I knew that that card would just be in my team basically until realistically to team of the season. Even if he's on my bench at some point, which I very much doubt he ever will be. He's just so good. And I like having that sort of that huge player that's going to be in your club for the whole year. And I saw Ronaldo as that opportunity where I could really grind and have a player that's sort of stuck in my team all year, that I can kind of get to 1,000 goals or set little milestones in my own foot club, if you like. And I just think that's pretty cool to be able to do. Gomes says, I have 0 silvers and bronzes from the Prem. Do you have a method on getting those players without spending that much coins? So personally, how I do it, I just go to the minor leagues and just start doing them because it's a lot cheaper, and obviously you'll continue in the pack grind or adding other players to your club. And what you'll find is you'll start getting like a few of the Prem cards as well, the silvers and bronzes. Obviously, also you could do bronze pack method to get them. I don't like bronze pack method. I just find it too time consuming, but I know other people in this chat do. So it's up to you on what you sort of want to do. Or there's a way that you can mass bid on Prem cards. Make 3 to 4k and then go out and buy one, and then keep repeating that method until you kind of get the amount that you need to finish it off. That's not a bad way to do it as well. Or you can snipe them. Sometimes they do pop up, but I think a lot of people are on that to try and pick them up at a cheap price because obviously it's quite a popular filter. So not always the easiest to do, but definitely possible, obviously. Fire Kunde is an absolute menace. If he was like 6'5", he'd be unplayable. Yeah, isn't he like 5'10" or something? I've used his 83 rate card and he was pretty good, but I do like having like a taller centre back. But I know with him, he's got a lot of pace, doesn't he? So he might be one that actually works really well for the meta. Prems, bronze, and silvers are disgusting. They are. That it puts you off doing the Prem, doesn't it, until you pack them. And that's kind of what I do. But then what I find is I get a lot of dupes for the Prem. So hopefully today we get upgrade packs, so then I can start building some of them up as well to put all my sort of dupes in as and when I get them, and that kind of will allow me to grind out more packs, ideally, obviously. So that's the thing that I want to do. Can we get this bronze player here? Is he cheap? 650, not too bad there. So yeah, literally, guys, you don't need to rush this grind. You just do it slowly. Try and pick up the players for under 1,000 on each. Like if you're doing these team ones, try and pick up for under 1,000. Don't really go above that unless you really have to, just to get like the chemistry. I'm hoping this guy here will still get the chem. He does, and then we'll get Serie A done here and get another pack in the store, and then we'll see what golds we have from Serie A that we can start filling out as well. He's around 1.2. There might be a better player to look at and get, but I can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered. So we've got that's got done there, and we'll submit that. Get Silver Prime Players Pack, which we may get Prime cards in, which is what we want really, and we get another Prime Gold Players Pack for Team Nia. Not too bad at all. So let's hopefully see what we get in the Silver Pack here. Libertadores, I am doing Libertadores as well. I'm doing every League SBC. But that's a nice high rated card that actually probably sells for a fair amount as well. Only 700, but you know, you can just stick in your club. They tend to sometimes rise as well at some point. We get a League Earned Silver there, which is good. I think we've now got 3 from them, so that's good. Oh, another one there, so that's 4 from there. So you can see now we're starting to get the silvers from the other leagues, and that's how the Prem works as well as like League Earn and Serie A and stuff like that. And now what you could do, for example, like this Ipswich player here. I don't know what he goes for. He might go for some coins. I mean, he doesn't, but if say he went for like 300, 400 coins, you could look at reselling him on if you wanted to. Same with this guy here. He actually goes for 650. He might go for more further down the line. I tend to just send everything to my club, and then when things come out, I can basically basically sell them on for profit when the League SBC comes out, and go from there. Scotland says, I'm still invested in high fodder currently. I think they'll go up more. They probably will go up more. It kind of depends on what comes out this week. I think fodder, like over the previous years, was really, really good to invest in. But I find now it's got to be high rated fodder. It's got to be like 88s plus now. I tried to, for my grind, I did some 86s, mostly 87s, and I think about 20 88s, and it was the 88s that went up the most. So if you've got anything lower than that, maybe it might be, if you make profit on it, maybe sell that on and invest them coins back into sort of higher rated fodder like the 88s and 89s. Might be a good way to go down. Can I review your squad? If you send me a link towards it, yeah, from the web app, or if you've got it on Footbin, then you can send me that link. or anything like that, then yeah, sure, I'll check your team out and we put it up on the stream and see what everyone thinks of it. Yeah, for sure. Scotland says, is your transfer list still full? It's not, because I've resold everything on, but as you can see here, my watch list is literally stacked. Obviously, you normally can only bid on 50 cards. I found a glitch. If you want to know it, let me know in the chat and I'll show you it in a second. How we do that. That's how we've got sort of a load of cards unassigned and we're still able to open packs, still able to buy stuff in buy nows. It's a really good method, but it's only available on the web app to do. But it helps the grind so much, and I only came across it last night, and I'm already sort of seeing the fruits for it, if you like. So you just do every League SBC funded by trading golds and silvers on the side? Yeah, mate, that's all it is. So my morning, I wake up, I will be on the way to work, or I'll have the spare hour to myself, or come back from work and I have time between sort of 4 and 6. I'll bid on a load of gold players ready for the night, depending on the League SBC that I'm doing at that time. So obviously at the moment in our favourites, we're constantly grinding La Liga. I'm finding it really, really good, and I do like the fact that we get a prime gold players pack. And I'm also getting some decent fodder to do Vinicius Junior. We've done 4 of the 7 squads, and we're actually very close to completing the other squad here. We only need about sort of 4 more players there, which I may trade to get, or I may just buy out and then get the coins back later on. But essentially what I'm doing at the moment. So yeah, sorry about that, just checking my phone, had a message. So yeah, we're close to that. We could buy out now if we wanted to, but I think I'll leave it for now. There's no rush. We'll probably pack some other cards that we can fill out some of these positions, and then if you have like 1 card left, say this Edison, we'll just buy it out. Yes, Scotland, there's a glitch. Let's show you the glitch. Now, you might have to refresh a few times on your web app, but what you do, you go into your squad screen here, right? And the whole, what you would need to do first is actually work out a filter that works for you for mass bidding that you currently do. Click on this last player here on the reserves, or this last spot. It doesn't matter if there's a player in there or not. Now, I might get kicked out here. If I do, I'll just refresh and it eventually will work. But you put in the filters here that you want to do. So let's just say, for as an example, La Liga golds at say 500. I will just copy that because I can bid on it a bit quicker. We'll press search and we'll try and bid on these at say 500 coins. Now, first of all, you'll get this message that says limit reached, and you'll think, oh, I can't bid. Like, that's annoying. Just press OK, refresh your web app, and then when you come back out of it, when it's refreshed, it may come up with the same message again, but just keep refreshing it and going back. Don't click on anything else on the web app because it basically won't work. It basically confuses it, and this is how I've got like literally like 300 players in my unassigned at the moment from silvers and golds from La Liga, so I keep repeating it. Go back into squads, back into the reserve position here, click back into Immobile, search by transfer list, gold, La Liga, or whatever league you want to do, and then put your 500 coins in there, and then you can start bidding again. I'm hoping it'll work this time. Oh, it's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. I think I've got to bid it. There you go. It's placed the bid. So then eventually, now you can just keep going and going and going. And eventually, after I think every 50 bids you put on it, will kick you back out again. But all you do is just refresh. And what it will do, it will just go into your watch list. And then when you go on console and you obviously sort of try and grab them again, you can basically pick them back up. But it's great because obviously you can non-stop bid. Obviously, you might get a soft ban, which will slow it down a little bit. But you can basically get sort of 300-400 players stored on that watch list without having to do anything. It only works in the web app. And then from there, you can, yeah, basically, whenever they go up in price, you can grab them from there, and that way you can open packs and stuff, which is great. So, yeah, pretty good. Feel free to try out for yourself and see how you get on with it. Scotland says, same, I have 3 slots left on Vinny also. I have a few weeks to complete it. Exactly, there's no rush. Like, I think people, I want it now, like, how do I get it now? Honestly, you're never going to get things for profit if you do them straight away. You've got to grind the game, you've got to do stuff that makes coins. And it's the best sort of way to go around it that way, really. So it actually looks like these prices have gone up here now on this sort of thing. Oh, there's some down here. Let's try and bid on some of these, see if we win them. Sue, is it Sue? Hey man, do you have some trading tips to try and get the mid or base icon? I have 5k after the 87 rate scored, and I don't have any more normal players. I think everyone knows what I'm going to say. Just go and find a League SBC, like this one, for example, like we're doing here on La Liga. We know that we can sell them on for around, well, strikers, for example, around 600 coins, making 150 coins on each card. And then centre mids here go for around sort of 650. So if we're picking them up for 450, it's 200 coins. Now, it might not sound much, but say you're bidding on hundreds of these throughout the day, you're making 200 coins per card. You eventually start getting the coins into your club to build up that squad that you need to to basically get that icon swap or icon thing completed, SBC completed. I haven't actually done it yet. I might do it. I don't know. I may just spend one day not doing League SBCs and just try and go straight out profit and see how much I make, and then go from there and just try and get it. But I sometimes find that they can be a bit of a waste, and I'd rather go for a player that I can guarantee that I can see. If that makes sense. Gamer Jaden, I sent the link. Where did you send the link to, Gamer? I don't see it in the chat. Did you send it to me on Twitter or anything? No. Apparently, Liga Player of the Month is out. If you look at EA's Twitter, I'm not too sure who that is. Yeah, man, it's a good little glitch. This, you can just grind it really easily and start bidding on these players. And apparently, it's been like this for years, and I've just never known. I just saw someone talking about it the other day on a stream, and about how they kind of open packs still while being heavily invested in gold cards, and which, if you think about it, during Team of the Year when the upgrade packs are out, you're going to be able to grind these so well. Like, you can just have all these in the unassigned, open all your packs up, and then put all your unassigned cards into the upgrade packs that come out, which is going to be insane if you ask me. So you see here, we're not even getting kicked out really, which is actually quite nice. So we're going to sort of put even more into our club, which we're going to be able to sell on later on tonight. I'm just going to I just feel like it's so good because you can keep going and going and going. We'll wait till we get kicked out, and then we'll go and look at some of the SBCs. Actually, he's at 600 is not bad because we know they go for around 900 coins. So happy to put the 600 coin bid on him. We'll make coins on that. And guys, it's so easy. Honestly, this game, like, I do find it hard sometimes how people don't work stuff out themselves. Like, all this stuff that I tell you is just stuff that I work out over time and do a bit of research maybe, but also like look at the market myself. And if I know there's an SBC out, I'll see what the requirements are, and I'll just go and buy or bid on the players that are in that requirement, and they always are a little bit more. Jack Chambers says, lads, icon swaps won't be coming out today. EO won't give you icon swaps and the new end of the promo. They aren't that nice. Laugh out loud. I agree, which is why I think maybe next Monday might be the time that they do it. And also, they probably know that a lot of people are heavily invested in the bronze and silvers, because I think the requirements were leaked for what you need for icon swaps. So yeah, I probably agree with you, Jack. I don't think it will come today. If it comes today, then, and hopefully there is one unassigned in La Liga players. Hopefully La Liga isn't required and all these players got up to 2k. But I think all we'll get today is maybe upgrade packs, hopefully. That's what I really want. And maybe a cool sort of icon or player that I can grind to as well. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it would be nice to have it today, wouldn't it? It really would. But I think you're right. I don't think we will. Let's have a look at League Earn here. Let's add them silvers in we packed so that we can start seeing progression on that one. Don't know if we have any bronzes. Well, we have one bronze there, so that's fine. And as you can see at the moment, all of these from a different club, which is perfect. So we can get that done relatively easy. Yeah, man, not too bad. Do you ever do team reviews or anything like that? I'm happy to do team reviews, yeah. I just don't know how I'm going to get the links. I guess it could be if you guys are in chat and you want me to review your team, just put the link in the chat and I'll get it up on my screen and have a look and try and give you some recommendations if I can. And yeah, just give you some advice hopefully. Nice team, thank you, mate. Yeah, really appreciate that. We've grinded all year to get to that team, and you know, all the videos on the channel and across the live stream are what we've been doing. League Sbcs have really made my club into something a lot better. They allow me to get fodder, which allows me to sort of build out my club. I think I will do a club tour at some point, probably next week. I want to get a couple of the objective cards to fill out some of the squads that I haven't done yet, and also complete Vinicius Junior by then. But I think before Team of the Year, we'll definitely do a club tour. I think that's been a really cool thing to do because we're bound to pack a load of stuff during Team of the Year, aren't we? Whether it's Team of the Year or just like some decent other cards. So yeah, like I think I'll do that. I think it'll be quite a cool video to see all the stuff that we've grinded and where we're at the moment across all our squads and stuff like that across the leagues. Scotland says, I just don't want to pay 350k and get a Skullsy. Mate, nor do I. That's the scary part, isn't it? Like, I did all that grinding the other day for that base icon pack, and I got Van der Sar, which he's in my team at the moment, but he's only in there because of Van Dijk. If Van Dijk wasn't in my team, Donnarumma would be starting every time. So yeah, that's the price you pay. So let's go gold, Syria. See what we've got here. We've got quite a lot here actually, so it looks like we can get another squad in this done. Actually, what is the rating on this? 78. I'm gonna scrap that. I'm gonna go gold, low to high, and get the low rated cards in there first. It's just a bit better way to do it, isn't it? And then we actually get it like that as well, which is nice. Is there anyone in here that I don't really want to use? Can I swap an 82 out for an 80? No. So Dumfries is important to the squad, so no worries at all. We'll put him in. And we'll get that gold premium jumbo gold pack. And let's see if we can do this one as well, which I think we can. And then we've basically done the 4 squads in Serie A there for literally minimal cost, really. And that's all by just doing League SBCs across different leagues and filling out our clubs. So yep, it looks like we can do this one as well. So obviously we don't want to put a few of these cards in. So we'll take out Lozano there. We'll take out this 82 as well. We don't want to put him in. I feel like we can bring this rating down a little bit. Put the centre forward in for Quadrado, and we'll take out Spinazzola for Miguel Veloso. And that should... No, we need another rare. So, okay, so we'll put Osimhen in for him. Oh, okay, we need to have 2 rares. Okay. So Zambo can go in. Is it Zambo? I think it is. Yeah, Zambo. And see if we've got any other rares in our club. It's because people don't want to take the time to learn like right now, and I'm not making profit, but I open a lot of packs and way more than I used to. So that's the thing. If you're happy to open packs and hope that you get a big like pack pool, then you kind of don't mind losing coins as long as you've got kind of a decent amount. And I run a first owner squad, so if I'm low on coins, it doesn't matter to me because I'm not having to buy another team for weekend league or whatever, or rivals, because all my players are untradeable. And that's why I like the first owner element, because I basically always have a squad guaranteed, and that allows me to constantly play all year long without having the worry that players are going to drop in price. So that's just why I like it really, and it's always how I've run my club. Let's put in this 81 Pellegrini, and that will get us the chemistry there. So that's another 2 packs which we can open now and hopefully get something nice. So we've got a small, oh, I didn't mean to go there, small prime. Oh wait, we've got a premium gold pack as well. I forgot about that. So we've got a couple of packs here. We've got 3 packs open. Let's open this premium gold pack. So we get a Chinese player there, not too bad. Get a Super League player. God, we've only got 3 players, and that's a bit tight for me, ain't it? So in this case here, is he a dupe? He is. So we can list him. So what's he going for? Not much at all. Probably be able to sell him on for around 450, 500. List him up for 500 to see if he goes. Jumbo gold player pack there. See what we get. Get a La Liga player, which is a bit unfortunate, but yeah, it's more players in the club. So we got 2 Spanish players that go with La Liga. Got a Paris Saint-Germain that go in Ligue 1, Super League, Prem, Serie A, Bundesliga. Can you see now, like, by doing all these leagues repeatedly, you just fill up the other leagues again, and you just swap to that league afterwards, and you see what you have, and you go from there. The whole thing kind of intertwines into one. Only mods can post links, bro. Maybe you can link your Twitter or something. Link Twitter in the chat so we could send you a link. Yeah, man, that's fine. Let me go find my Twitter. I don't know if I'm going to be logged in on my personal one or my actual YouTube one. But let's have a look. Alright, no, cool. We're on. How do I get to my profile? Here. So yeah, it's just twitter.com/rhtechers. I dropped that in the chat a couple of times. Spam it. And yeah, if you want to send me your link and let me know in the chat when you've done that, I'll get up on screen and we'll have a look at it. How sick is he? Who are you talking about? Oh, Maradona. Maradona. Oh yeah, he was really good. I say really good. His card is insane, but I just sold him. I just wanted the coins. I don't like having tradable players in my club, so I would always say a player that's that much. I don't feel like a player's ever worth 1.7 million unless you can grind towards it, like that Ronaldo and stuff like that. And I feel like my squad was kind of good enough up front so that I didn't actually need him. So we got rid of him for the coins. Small prime mixed players pack coming up. An 82 rated Pau Torres. Hey, here we go. So whoever was asking in the chat earlier how you get your Prem Silvers, there's your Prem Silver there. And they're still going for like 3.5 to 4k. That's horrible, isn't it? So yeah, you can pack them this way and you don't have to actually buy them. So La Liga player, Prem player, a Chinese league player, Dutch player, and then a duplicate Serie A player there, Bentica. So see what he's going for. 600 coins. So we'll list him up because he's a dupe and he won't be any good to us right now. And go from there. So we've gone quiet in the chat. I feel like I'm going to refresh my Twitter in a minute and just see loads of squads coming through. That'd be quite cool. Is the stream alright, guys? Because I can see here it says there's a message saying it's not very smooth. What's that all about? Does anyone know? Yeah, strange. Is it running smoothly on the web app or like while I'm talking? But yeah, we'll be live today till probably around 7. I'll see what the 6 PM content is. Hopefully we can make some coins on it, and I can tell you guys what to invest in, like we did the other week. Depending on what is out, obviously there might not be anything that you can do this week, but Yeah, guys, it's grind time, baby. So let's look at Serie A again. I know I've probably rinsed this probably a lot now, but let's just see if we've got a club here that kind of shows up a lot, and try and use them in this squad here. So we've got 2 Sassuolo, 3 Sassuolo, 4 Sassuolo, 5 Sassuolo. So it looks like it's, yeah, let's try that. Let's go and do use squad builder. Let's go and look at Sassuolo and build and see what we've got. So we've got very decent looking starting squad there, which is great. We've got 5 players put in there. Brilliant. So let's do use concepts. Let's go into our grind here and add the players in and make sure that we get them on the buy nows for cheap, and then build out another squad or another pack to have. I feel like we're only a little while away from getting something big again though, because I feel like since that Maradona, I've just had nothing. I've literally not really packed anything, so it's a little bit disappointing. I've packed like some high rated cards, but like for the cards, not anything that's actually going to improve my team or any of like my other sort of squads, which is a bit annoying. But you know, you go through phases on FIFA where you're not packing anything, and then you'll go through a phase where you'll pack loads. So hopefully our downtime now of not packing anything good is at this moment in time, and then during Team of the Year when we have our load of packs stored, we just pack a load of stuff. Hopefully a couple of Team of the Years, which would be nice to fit into a team, and really sort of press on to having like a really good club squad. And I mean, my club at the moment, I'm really happy with. We've got most positions sorted across different leagues. There's a few players that I wouldn't mind trying to get from promos when they come out, but you know, we're relatively happy with how our club's been run this year. And I'd probably say it's probably like I've always done bits and bobs with this sort of grind like throughout my previous years, but I've put more into it this year where I've actually like tried to learn methods, tried to learn how the market works, trying to see how you can make coins from all different types of areas of the game, and it really does start to pay off, and you really start to see like the squad development and how like when SBCs come out and everyone's saying how expensive it is, you can look at it and go, yeah, do you know what, it is expensive, but I've got stuff in my club that's going to be able, you know, allow me to do this for basically nothing, and that's why it's so great that this League Sbc method is around, really, to be able to sort of grind your club to the max. So has anyone sent any squad links to my Twitter yet? Let me know in chat and I will check for you and give you a bit of a rundown of what I think of it. It'd be cool. Why does he say, oh, 900 coins, there we go. I'll share my team when I'm finished, when I'm finally satisfied with it. Not now, laugher. Oh, come on, Scotland, show me what you've got. You would tell me how some of the likely players you've got. You must have a fairly decent team. Everyone wants to see it, mate. Come on, show us your team. Brady, why is he so much? Oh, he's not actually that much. He's just, his inform's gone in there, which is weird. Centre club. Brady goes in. Oh, what? We're missing a rare. We are missing a rare. Is he a rare? He is a rare. Oh, there you go. We'll pick that one up there for a K. And we will add that into the club. Where's it gone? Did that not add it? Is EA nicking my players? No, here he is. So I'll put him in for this gold here. And actually, we'll put him in there because he's... Oh no, we won't. We have to put him in. Okay, fair enough. Maybe the guy who wants to review is gone. The stream lagged for me, bro. Oh man, it's annoying. Is it better now though? It's just, I feel like it's my laptop. I need to get like a PC, I think, for streaming. It just doesn't seem to run that well, unfortunately. So I need to do the update on the Mac. So maybe I'll do the update, and maybe that for next stream that will improve it. I need to apologise for that. It's really sorry. Got half an hour till 6 PM content. I'm always like a minute or 2 minutes behind. That's weird. Don't know if there's something I can do that makes it a bit more closer. Let's go into stream settings and see if there's a delay that I can. So there's no like settings here that tells me. I have to play around with these settings. I'm still kind of learning the whole sort of how YouTube works with it all. It's not the easiest platform. There isn't many settings that you can actually use, to be honest with you. Maybe we set the team. Sam, I can't be bothered. Like, I probably won't be on for not more than like another hour or so. But thanks for just the suggestion. But I can't be bothered. Gamer Jaden, if you want to send it to my Twitter, there's the link for it. Send your teams here. If you want to send me the link, or you want to send me a screenshot, we'll get it up on stream and we'll have a look at what you've got going on. Did you click the link and the messaging, bro? I didn't see the link come in, mate. Unless he's tweeted it to me, which I'll refresh my Twitter. Doesn't look like it. I see Sammy's just from the chat is just followed, which is great. Thank you very much for that. If you've got a squad, mate, I'm happy to check it, see what you got going on. Quite like looking at squads. It's cool to see like what the channel followers kind of got going on, really, and sort of comparing it, and give you some advice of players that I know that are good, and and how they sort of match up with mine. But yeah, we've got all these squads here of players. Like, I don't want to show you right now because I want to do a video on it. But essentially, it won't let you DM, really. Can you not? I'm going to your Twitter. I know. I'm wondering why. Do I have to follow you? Let me message you, and then you can send it to me from there. There you go. Hopefully you got that message, and then you can send it to me, and we can all have a look. So yeah, as I was saying, I've got all these squads here from the different leagues. I've got obviously my silver one I use for silver stars. I've got an objective squad down there that just changes depending on what the objective is, and if I don't have the squad already built already, then I'll just put it into there and then clear it when I'm done with it. And then obviously our first line of Road to Glory, which is the team that I just showed you, Ronaldo, Salah, etc. in. We've got our Liga NOS, which is a lot of the objective cards, as well as some of the SBC cards. Got a League 1 squad, which is one of my better teams that's first owner, which I'll show you. And then you've got Eredivisie here as well, which is completed now as well. It's not a bad little team considering. We've got more from like grinding SBCs and doing objectives. Serie A as well. It's not too bad, I don't think, from what I remember. It's pretty good. La Liga's very strong. Bundesliga's pretty strong, I'd say. My Prem's very good though. I think that's one of my better ones, if I'm honest with you. But it's great for icon swaps. We've built these squads out with players, grind over the year, whether it's from objective or SBCs. And we've kind of built out some squads now, and then eventually when better cards come out we can start using some of these cards for fodder as well, because they will no longer kind of beat in our first owner squads. So yeah, not bad at all. Scotland says, I never took part in icon swaps before. I don't really understand the token side of it. So the token side of it is so there'll be like objectives, or it might be in milestones, or it might be in objectives depending on where EA release it. But every time you unlock a card, you do a challenge. From normally from friendlies or squad battles, you'll get a token that you can unlock. Now it might be like score a certain amount of goals, win a certain amount of games. Then you get a token, and it'll be normally basically like a bronze player, but it'll be like a different sort of coloured card. And then once you go into SBCs, you'll see in one of the tabs, for example, it will say like icon swaps probably, and you can click into that, and it will show you everything that you can put your tokens into. So if you see something that you want, you might as well save them up and go for that thing, depending on what it is. And yeah, it's pretty cool, because obviously it's basically the more you grind, the better things that you can get. So I quite like it. I'm obviously being a grinder myself, doing the League SBCs while doing icon swaps mixes it up quite nicely with gameplay and squad building and stuff like that. We've got the squad from Sammy. Let's have a look. So it looks good. It looks good. So Sammy is running. Is this so in game? Obviously, write in the chat. What is your how do you play this? Like, do you play 4-2-3-1? It looks like you play 4-2-3-1. I'd imagine Benzema up front, Salah and I can't remember his name. Stoichkov, I think his name is, on the wings. Arabi and Kante in midfield, and then Fekir at cam. It's a nice squad, and obviously nice to see you've got some of the objective cards in there, which is pretty tasty. You could actually get, if you don't want to use your icon anymore, you could also get the Everton from objective as well at the moment. He's good. Looks like quite a good card. I'll maybe go for that. And in terms of the other sort of players here, that I would say maybe try and take out eventually. I think Cancelo is like one of the best right backs in the game, but I do feel like there'll be better cards that come out. I heard there's a player of the month, Trent, coming out soon. I don't think he'll be too much, so you can potentially grind towards him. It might be pretty cool to go for. But yeah, really, really nice squad actually. Really like that. It's nice to see like a bit of variety as well, like on this left-hand side. You never sort of see this side. I'd say you see sort of Benzema and Fekir quite a lot, like very popular choices. Salah, I don't actually see that much, so well done for grinding towards him. Obviously, I think he's very good. I don't know what you think. And obviously, Kante and Fran are always good, and then Salah's good. I just feel like maybe a Trent, when he comes out, will be good to fill there. And then over time, I guess you could work on this side should you want to, but I don't think you need to right now until after Team of the year really. I think they're kind of good enough for now. So yeah, mate, great team. Get them coins up. 365 coins. Come on, mate. Start bidding on cards, mate, and play some games, get some coins, start bidding, some mass bidding, and you'll be on your way. Yeah, thanks for sending that in, mate. Thank you very much. And let's go back out of there. Scotland says, haha, mate, I didn't ask for the team review. It was Gamer Jaden. Let's see his team first. Well, we just said it, so obviously I know you're a bit behind at the moment, but Oh no, it wasn't him, was it? It was actually Sam that sent that in. So yeah, you'll see Sam's team anyway. I think you're about 5 minutes behind at the moment. I will try lowering to 720p output next time, and that should solve it. How do I do that? Does anyone know? Is it? Honestly, I'm so done with this sort of stuff. I know I can do. I don't actually. Let me just close that. I know I can do low latency, but hold on. What does the latency do? Stream latency is delay between what your camera captures and when it's shown to viewers. Normal provides high quality video. And it's best if you don't want to interact with your audience. Well, I do want to interact with my audience. Low if you want to interact in the near real time, and ultra low if you want to. Okay, so let's click low latency. If you refresh your streams in, guys, let me know if that improves it, and hopefully you'll be updated to basically where we're at now, and then I'll be able to sort of chat with you in a bit more real time, which will be obviously better kind of concept for the stream as well. So yeah, just refresh your stream and just let me know what happens. It's not to give me the chance to DM you. Okay, mate. Well, have you followed me, gamer? If you followed me, if you follow me on Twitter, and then I'll DM you, and then you can send me it. Is your name John Brown? Is that your name? If it is, I'll DM you, and then you can send it to me, and then we can look at your team as well, mate. Let's have a look at some of the other League SBCs here. Let's see what we're doing for Bundesliga Silvers. I don't know if I think I've done it quite recently, so I don't know if I have any. Oh, we actually do have some. We've got 4 there, so that's decent, isn't it? Have we got any bronzes from Bundesliga? If we have, we'll complete this one now. Yeah, no, we don't. But let's do it anyway. Let's complete this now. So let's click down here. Let's go search transfer market. Let's go Bundesliga. Let's go silver. Let's see how much we can pick these up for. Probably around $1,000, right? Oh wow, they're down quite a bit, aren't they? God, why are these so cheap and the prems are just so high? It's crazy. Maybe Bundesliga is like a really good league to grind, you know, because they're so cheap. Do we have Union Berlin player? We don't, so we'll pick up this geezer and we'll put him in, and then we need to get him. Oh no, we won't, because it's changed. Okay, let's keep going. So we see one that we like the look of. We've got that team, haven't we? Yeah. Right, let's do it by position maybe. So striker, Stuttgart. That will do nicely. You can get him. Yep. So that's another one done, and then we need one more, and then we can fill the rest out with our golds and our club. We'll look at doing a perhaps midfielder. Oh no, we're trying to do defender. Let's try and do defender. There's nothing there for that. 850. Is there anything? There is. Bayern Munich's a nice one. We'll take Bayern Munich centre back, and that should be all the silvers that we need from that. Oh no, we need what? Do we need one more? Oh, we need one more. Silver. Bundesliga. 800 coins. Cologne we don't have, I don't think, and he's nice and high rated, so he'll be nice. Right, let's go and filter this out. Let's go low, Bundesliga, and build. Silver's gone in, lovely. Get the wingers in there, lovely, and then we can put in this Freiburg centre back at left back. We've got one team twice. So is it the 2 Freiburg players there? I think it might be. Yep. And so we have to put in someone else. Do we have? We must have more Bundesliga players than this. Surely we have more Bundesliga players. God, we're really low, aren't we? Jesus, we're going to be scraping the barrel here. We might have to put a rare in here just to get this one done. So I'll put in him in that spot there. Gets us 6 out of 6 and silver prime players pack can go in. And lovely stuff. So we're only one away now for that, which is a full team, which will probably buy out straight and get another prime gold players pack. So not too shabby at all, if you ask me. Is people still in the stream? Is everything still working all right? Not too sure. Let's have a look here. So we've got Ruben Perez there at centre mid. Balak. Brazilian Silva. What's he going for? 1.8. 1.8. I would sell that. 1.6 maybe. Absolutely we will. And we're still the rest in the club here. We're really starting to stack these packs now. It's really nice. We're getting ourselves into a really good position. We've got around 1,400 players in our club with also the 200 cards we bidded on. So we're in a good spot at the moment. Quentin at 1.6, but when we sell on a lot of our cards later on, we'll be good. Do I want to see your team? Yes, I do, mate. Link me on Twitter. You can do it through tagging me in it, or you can DM me it. It's up to you, mate. Whatever you want to do. Nice, 1.6 sale there. I might have a look at some of the stuff I've got in my club. I haven't actually looked at anything in ages, sale-wise. We could probably get a couple 100,000 coins into our team, into our club again, from just selling stuff on that's just sitting around. I don't know, I don't like selling before 6 PM really. I like waiting until see what the content is, and then we can relist stuff then. Not too sure what's going on with the string, guys. Don't know if there's something I can do in settings, I don't. Because the message delay should only be 60 seconds. And I can't do anything other than that. If I do slow mode, it will take ages. Kind of strange, isn't it? I don't really know. I'll have to work it out. Maybe it's something to do on OBS as well. Maybe there's something on there. Let's have a look on OBS if there's something I can do. It's 400 milliseconds here. Is it something in settings here? Output. Aha. Streaming rate. What did YouTube say there? We recommend that you use 9,500 kbs. We're currently running on nowhere near that. Recordings can be paused if the quality is set for stream. Okay. All right, let's hope now that this updates the stream. If it's frozen, mate, just refresh. Yeah, let's hope that makes a difference now. And let's just actually refresh the stream on my end to see what it says. Not too sure, guys. Not too sure, but let me know in the chat now how it's running. If we've refreshed it and come back, hopefully it's okay. I still can't send you a message. Have you followed me though, Jaden? Like if you haven't followed me, I don't think it will let you. I don't know why that is. If you follow me, oh, is it mentions here? Well, we got mentions. Here you go. Oh, we got a couple of squads here. So we've got Igor's team, Grenadier Ervezi and Liga Nos tonight, and that's his team. So solid back line, like probably one of the best in the game. Messi is obviously class. Fofana is brilliant. And then you've got Llorente there, centre mid, nice. And Kunku's a nice card. Obviously, you can get his Champions League card if you want that now. And yeah, Williams and Suka. Messi, very nice team. And some really nice cards on that bench as well, which looks very, very good team. And he's definitely been grinding this year. So yeah, W indeed, his team name. Nice one there, mate. And then you've got a footbin link here from John. Let's have a look at his team. Oh wow, you've got Ronaldo, you've got Ginola. Really? Are you like joking? Oh, did you get? Oh, okay, so you got him first owner. The tick's the first owner, right? You got Ginola probably from the hero pack. I'm guessing Ronaldo and Puyol from the icon packs, and then you've got solid back line there. If you can, try and get Donnarumma. I would say Donnarumma is unbelievable in goal, so if you want to upgrade there, he's a lot better than Keylor Navas is. In terms of the rest of the squad, though, I think you're looking extremely, extremely strong there. Perhaps... No, you've got Ronaldo, haven't you? You don't need Benzema. Yeah, I'd say maybe try and get a better right back. Maybe try and pick up a Hakimi and take out Puyol out of your team. I don't think he's good enough. But yeah, mate, that's a solid team. That is fair play to you. Yeah, good sort of good grinding there. Obviously, some nice SBCs, and I'm jealous of this man, Ginola. He's only 1.1 million now. Wow, I might have to get him. You know, like I know we were running the first owner, but I'd just love to try him out. Maybe the next time that the hero packs come out, we'll just keep grinding because I want him and I want Dean Vitale. I wouldn't mind Robbie Keane, so maybe just go hard on some of them hero packs. It'd be pretty cool when they come out. Yeah, mate, solid squad there. I'd say Hakimi and Donnarumma are sort of must-buys for your team. But other than that, you're looking pretty good. Sorry, bro, the stream is like 5 minutes behind. You do sort of full untradeable, nice, and it's full on into. Hopefully next stream will be better. Thank you for your review. No worries, man. Thank you so much for being so nice and sending that in to me. It's really good. Reviewed it probably a few minutes behind in stream. Yeah, Jaden, I have reviewed it. You're probably just a little bit behind in the stream at the moment. If you haven't refreshed, then do so. Hopefully it catches up very soon. Unfortunately, I don't think YouTube is actually that great for live streaming. Unfortunately, as much as I would have hoped. But you know, you hopefully still enjoy the stream, and yeah, go from there. Scotland says I'm doing sniping at the moment. Nice. What are you sniping, Scotland? Are you doing the method that I released earlier? I did La Liga SBC about 6 times since it came out. I had tons of La Liga silvers I've sold, but chose packs and got Kunde, who went straight into my team, so I'm buzzing with this grind. I just love La Liga because you don't have to put a full squad in for the silvers, which makes it so much easier to put them in. And you get a load of La Liga golds as well. So the grind is brilliant. Oh, FXRT says, I finished Vieira from the League SBC grind. Wow. Fair play to you, mate. He is a solid card. And he's someone that I've actually been looking at as well to put into my team. I wouldn't mind, like, I love Verratti and I think he's absolutely brilliant. But if I took Verratti out and put in where'd the link? What happened? If I took Verratti out and put in Vieira, obviously then it would allow me to put in a different centre back here into the Virgil van Dijk, who I think is a good player, but I don't think he's like the ideal player over time. I think we'll need to upgrade him at some point. So perhaps if there's a new player that comes out which we could put in there, we'll do that. But I feel like we need an icon centre mid here who's going to link a lot of our sort of team up. Verratti does a good job there though, so it's a tough one. I may wait until like a bigger. I know Vieira is one of the best sort of DMs in the game, but if there's a prime icon pack that comes out, I may try and do that. I hope I pack a good midfielder, or wait till sort of the bigger icons come out with their prime versions. I don't want to go too heavily in some of the icons because I know they'll have high versions in the future. But for like positions that I needed, obviously I got base icon Van der Sar in the pack, and then I got Roberto Carlos that I grinded to. Roberto Carlos, I was really lacking for a decent left back, so he was really important to get chemistry for my team. And he's actually very solid as well there with his 90 pace and some good defending and shooting stats. So he's really good. Scotland's replied to you and said that's sick. I had already started Vinny and Roberto Carlos. I desperately wanted, but I'm not going to have time unless I grind like a maniac. Mate, Scotland, if upgrade packs come out, you can grind it. You're going to be able to grind it really easily, I reckon. I don't think it'll be too much of a challenge. It's just the 88 rated squad. If you're making coins, get that one done first, and then the rest of it's kind of quite easy, I find. I always find the 88 rated squad the most difficult because obviously you have to put in quite a lot of high fodder, which is not always the easiest to get hold of. But yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Vieira is a solid pick. Do we just go and complete Serie A again? Like, are we actually going to complete this like twice in one stream? I think we are, you know. Let's have a look at what silvers and bronzes we got from the other clubs in Serie A. So we got some Sampdoria players there. So let's try Sampdoria. It could be a decent little route to go down. So we've got a left back, a centre back, which is nice for the chemistry. We don't have much else, unfortunately. Do you have a silver, a bronze? No. I'm tempted just to do this because I find the silver sometimes quite hard to do, and you can pick these up for work really, really cheap at the moment. And you only need 7 of them, and there's going to be some golds from Sampdoria, isn't there? Actually, yeah. Do we have any Sampdoria golds? That's a good point. Golds, League Sampdoria. We've got 1 there, so we can add him in, and we can buy another 4, I believe. So that's not bad at all. Yeah, but the padlock is very good because they're untradeable. Yeah. That's true, but then sometimes you will pack stuff in the other packs as well. You're getting, how much do you overall spend on cards for it? 400, 500k plus fodder. It's not bad, is it? If you can get an icon for that, it's decent, mate. It's not too bad. Nah, Scotland, they won't do that. Because imagine if you just imagine how easy that could be if it was like repeatable, just to pack a decent icon. You're bound to get like a really expensive one after like 4 or 5 if you keep repeating it, I'm sure. That'd be sick though, wouldn't it? I'm done trying to send you my team. It is just not working. All right, mate, no worries. Maybe John wasn't you. I did review your team though, so hopefully you'll see that come up in the stream shortly, or you may have missed it if you refreshed your stream. So maybe just go back and check that. How much is Vieira? Over a mil. He's 1.1 million from when I last looked, mate. I'll keep doing the League Sbc till Team of the Year. I need some blue cards, mate. Same. I want them blue cards so much. They are going to be a real sort of big part of my team moving forward until sort of Team of the Season, which again we'll do a grind for like the Premier League and the big leagues through League Sbcs, and we always have a lot of packs ready for that when stuff comes out. So yeah, that's something to look forward to as well. He's 1.3 on PS5. Jesus, Xbox is always lower, isn't it? So yeah, if you did that, then fair play to you. I'm on Xbox, unfortunately, so I don't know the sort of the PS prices and stuff. But yeah, man, nice one. That's a solid pick up there for 500k plus 800k worth of fodder. I feel like we're close now to